turn to Gigi McKelvey, host of the podcast Pretty Lies and Alibis, who's been following this story since the very start. All right, so Gigi, thanks for being on. First of all, your reaction as a true crime podcaster to the arrest of this vascular surgeon.
I tell you, I didn't have him on my radar as somebody who would possibly do this, because the length of time that they were together versus the 8+ years they've been apart, I thought, well, you know, a lot of times past, he's moved on. But, you know, jealousy and rage is such a powerful emotion. And I think it trumps common sense or all of the straight A's or however many times you've been in the newspaper or the fact that you're a vascular surgeon. I think that over the past 8 years, it's going to be interesting to see his online activity. How often was he stalking them? Was he seeing her public profiles of a very happy marriage? Then come the children and think that should have been me. That's all I got, Ashleigh. I can't think of any other reason why a man who easily could find a woman who wants to marry a vascular surgeon and live in a nice place like that, but seems like he never married again, and makes me wonder, did he just never get over her?
And we have been digging for some kind of a presence for this guy, a dating profile, any girlfriends, any social media, and we're coming up pretty empty-handed. I'm wondering what you're finding.
Finding the same thing, which is nothing. He is even his medical pages, most of the times they'll have a photo of the doctor, none of him. I have found nothing online as far as social profiles. I've went to the Wayback Machine to look back for 10 years, and there's just nothing other than, you know, the mention of, well, he got this in high school. Nobody cares about high school or how smart you were. You murdered an innocent couple with 2 small kids. It kind of all goes out the window. Clearly smart in the medical field, but not smart in the true crime world. He must not watch Banfield, because he doesn't seem to understand you get caught.
And of course, innocent until proven guilty. So all of it allegations until a jury or he himself might plead guilty. That's we're getting over our skis there, though. But, you know, I interviewed a neighbor of his from that beautiful high rise. She said, building full of professionals. She knew him. She used to say hi to him all the time. They spoke at the barbecue on the roof and the pool area on the roof, said he was very nice. But apart from that, I'm not seeing anyone come out in support of Dr. McKee. No friends, no family, but for one person who said this was all very difficult. He was both friend and family, and he's since deleted that post.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing I've noticed too. I've looked everywhere to see if anybody who knew him has come out and said, hey, we're shocked. You know, we had no idea, other than the neighbor. Nothing. Everybody is very silent. You know, on the other hand, the Tepes, just wonderful things said about them, but you know, people definitely can live these secret double lives behind closed doors. And I have a feeling, you know, allegedly that's what happened here. Is over time, he just got more and more upset, and just a tragic case. But no, I have found nothing on this guy. It's almost like he doesn't exist online.
Now, what about the medical licenses? Because we haven't seen him practicing in California. We certainly see the practice. It's a children's group in Illinois. But, you know, he's got multiple states, medical licenses in multiple states. Do you read anything into that?
No, and that's really, that's not uncommon with physicians. It is a long, lengthy process to get your license in any state. So when you get those licenses, you tend to keep them up. So, you know, if he did his residency in another state from where he went to school, or his fellowship in another state, he would get those licenses and likely maintain them, or he could have got them just to have in his back pocket in case he got a wild hair one day and said, I want to move to California, or I want to move to here or there. There's a lot of reasons. It's not really anything suspicious as far as that goes.
Gigi McKelvey, true, you know, you're just one of the best, and I've got you on speed dial. So thank you for this. Pretty Lies and Alibis host. Hope you'll be back.
Thanks, Ashleigh.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.